Bienvenidos a Display TV. We did it. Y tienes que darle bien fuerte para poder llegar rápido. Welcome to Cusco. Estamos en la hermosa ciudad de Mérida.
Delicioso. Un aguachile de camarón.
Welcome back to Today on Display. You know what time it is. 10 grueling questions. Thousands of contenders. They all enter, but only a few will emerge victorious with that sweet, sweet cash moolah. They've trained for this moment all their lives, and now they're ready to put those thumbs and brains to work. This is, no, not Jeopardy, it's trivia. It's trivia! Tonight's pot is $1,000. And in case you're just tuning in, I'm going to re-explain the rules. You're going to have 10 seconds to pick your answer and choose wisely, because once you tap, there's no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the cash prize, but stay in the game because it's a party in the U.S. of Display. Yes, and you can keep playing along for fun. So, should we wait for anyone else to come in here? Anyone late to the party? That one's on you. That one's on you. If you missed question 1, then you should have come earlier. You know we do a show starting 30 minutes earlier every single night. But you know what? That's all right. Let's do a little practice question. We'll wait for a couple other stragglers. So tell me, if you win tonight's trivia jackpot, what will you spend it on? Let's practice. Gala dinner with friends, fancy new outfit, luxury vacation, or brand new gadget. What would you spend tonight's trivia jackpot on? Save it, schmave it, okay? We're forcing you to spend that money. So what you gonna buy? Personally, I am booking myself a luxury vacation where I'll debut a fancy new outfit at dinner with my friends while impressing them all with my brand new gadgets. Plural. Well, why not choose all of them? We're speaking in hypotheticals, aren't we? This girl always dreams big, yes. All right. I chose. Did you? Yes, dream big. You want one of those Ferraris from our segment earlier? You got it. All right, it's looking like we're going mostly gala dinner with friends. I love it. Community, right? Okay. You ready to do the real thing? We're going to close this poll. Let's do it. Time to trivia. Question 1. Based on how they obtained food, early humans were classified as hunter-wanderers, hunter-gatherers, hunter-scavengers. Based on how they obtained food, early humans were classified as hunter-wanderers, hunter-gatherers, hunter-scavengers. Boy, have times changed. You lost me at hunter. I mean, I would classify myself as a rester-binger. You know, I spend half my time resting, about 6, 8, sometimes 12 hours. Then, of course, I wake up from said hibernation and binge on trashy reality television and snacks. Yeah, no, this girl isn't hunting anytime soon. Unless it's for the remote or my ex-boyfriend's Netflix password. I'll gather that intel, though, so I guess maybe I am a hunter-gatherer. 92% of you hunted and gathered for that right answer. Bravo. Moving on to Q2. In her hit single from 2019, Lizzo says she found someone else's man in what? Her closet, her bed, her DMs. In her hit single from 2019, Lizzo said she found someone else's man in what? Her closet, her bed, her DMs. Wait, what? She found a man? Ooh, yikes, I would have freaked out. What was he doing there? Isn't that a scene from Halloween? I mean, this is why after a scary movie, I always check my closet for monsters, or in this case, men. And absolutely not to some man in my bed. I don't even let my best friends sit on my bed. Hey, you know what? I live in New York City. If you're sitting down on the subway, you are lucky to be invited into my apartment, right? It's gotta be the DMs. Yeah, it is. DMs, 81% of you got that. Moving on to question 3. In what part of the human body are the sinuses located? The back, the stomach, the head. In what part of the human body are the sinuses located? The back, the stomach, the head. Oh, we're almost to that time of year when everyone starts getting sinus infections. You know, when you're surrounded by people sniffling, you can't get far enough away from them. But don't worry, I have the perfect medicine for sinus infections. It's display trivia. Take once a day, 5 times a week at around 8 p.m. Eastern. It's not necessary, but I do think it's best to take with food. Display trivia is not responsible for loss of appetite, headaches, drowsiness, dry mouth, numbness, pain, or yelling to everyone around you, "Yeah, I won! You suck! I'm splitting the jackpot! I am champion!" Well, 95% of you are closer to being the champs right now, and we're moving on to question 4. A dreidel is a toy associated with which Jewish holiday? Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Purim. A dreidel is a toy associated with which Jewish holiday? Rosh Hashanah, Hanukkah, Purim. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. And when you're dry and ready, oh dreidel, I will play. Hey! I'm not really sure how this game works. I know that there's lots of different Hebrew letters on the side of the dreidel, and whichever side it lands on, something happens. Woohoo! Look, I know there's chocolate coins involved, so you don't have to convince me further. It's chocolate disguised as money. What's not to like? I know I'm a little early, but happy Hanukkah to you all. It's also known as the Festival of Lights, and 93% of you are getting lit. Moving into Q5. In an educational context, the E in STEM stands for what? Engineering, e-learning, empathy. In an educational context, the E in STEM stands for what? Engineering, e-learning, empathy. Oh, I love acronyms. Let me see if I can guess this one. STEM. Sarah tried every macaroni. I mean, that's not a bad guess. If there's multiple macaronis at a buffet, I'm gonna try them all. Ugh, I miss buffets. Did the pandemic ruin buffets? Because if so, where am I gonna get all that I can eat? Shrimp and ribs and next to a chocolate fountain. Oh my God, I love buffets. I got good at them too. I truly was a master at fitting enough food to feed a family of 4 all on one plate. You could say I engineered my plate. 93% of you got that. Question 6. The most common beef cattle used in the U.S. is what breed? Holstein, Angus, Longhorn. The most common beef cattle used in the U.S. is what breed? Holstein, Angus, Longhorn. Yeehaw! I love this here question. It's the greatest here question you'll find west of the Mississippi. And that there's a guarantee. Any of you ready for a root scootin' good time? Because that's exactly what you're gonna get at Display Trivia. Is this anyone's first rodeo? You know, I've never actually been to a rodeo, but I have seen Brokeback Mountain. That counts for something, no? Well, I don't have beef with anyone here tonight, but did you get it? It's Angus. It's Angus, and yeah, my accent, I know. I'm so sorry. It's Angus, it's certified grade A. My accent was not, and you're moving on to question 7. The mid-90s rock song that contains the repeated lyric, "I don't care about that," is named for what American pop culture icon? James Dean, Mary Tyler Moore, Buddy Holly. The mid-90s rock song that contains the repeated lyric, "I don't care about that," is named for what American pop culture icon? James Dean, Mary Tyler Moore, Buddy Holly. I wonder what this song was about. I mean, there's like a lot I don't care about. Sports mostly. Also, whatever my Uncle Bob is saying about his boat at Christmas dinner, like, great, you have to get it out of storage and into the water. Why are we making such a big deal out of this? We're making a big deal because Uncle Bob's wife also got tired about hearing about the boat, if you know what I mean. But I agree with Rivers Cuomo here, lead singer of Weezer, because he's saying he doesn't care what people say about us, babe. Nah, this song is a vibe. And the name of the song is Buddy Holly, although Mary Tyler Moore does get a nice shout out. 92% of you got it. Time for question 8. Which of the following actors is incorrectly matched to a historical person they have portrayed? David Oyelowo, Martin Luther King Jr., Meryl Streep, Margaret Thatcher, Sean Penn, JFK. Which of the following actors is incorrectly matched to a historical person they have portrayed? David Oyelowo, Martin Luther King Jr., Meryl Streep, Margaret Thatcher, Sean Penn, JFK. In a film, I should say. In a film. I play a different character every morning when I wake up and look in the mirror, but unlike these actors, I have not received critical acclaim. Why? You know, just yesterday I was playing George Washington leading my troops into battle against the British. The British were my eyebrows and the troops were my tweezers. Let's just say the Brits had the upper hand. So use your upper hand, yes, that one there, to tap the right answer. Sean Penn played politician Harvey Milk, never JFK. Rest is history, and 79% of you might be making history tonight. Here we go, Q9. Greek historian Polybius is best known for his documentations of what wars? Punic Wars, Trojan Wars, Greco-Persian Wars. Greek historian Polybius is best known for his documentations of what wars? Punic Wars, Trojan Wars, Greco-Persian Wars. You hear a lot about Civil War reenactors, but not much about Grecian War reenactors. That's something I want to see more of. You know, grown men running around in little togas and sandals, throwing javelins, climbing into Trojan horses. We borrowed a lot from Greek culture, like columns and democracy, but I think I just found one more thing to add to the list. Polybius is best known for his records of the Punic Wars. Yeah, don't fight me on this. 90% of you aren't. Are you ready for the final question? Here we go, Q10. The Apple desktop computer that debuted in 1983 shared its name with the first name of what female celebrity? Foster, Bonet, Ryder. The Apple desktop that debuted in 1983 shared its name with the first name of what female celebrity? Foster, Bonet, Ryder. Before there was Siri, before there was Alexa, there was this HBIC of computing. And gosh, I mean, they just don't make them like they used to, do they? No, they're a lot faster and more efficient now. But don't tell this computer. I'm sure she was really pretty. But what was her name? Who was this computing IT girl? Well, none other than Lisa, of course. Lisa, as in Bonet. You might have won tonight, but she's married to Jason Momoa, so I think we know who the real winner is. 63% of you on that final question. How'd you do? How'd you do, Display Bees? Are you real Lisa Bonet bona fide winners today? I mean, you came, you played, you slayed, you got paid for the knowledge you displayed. Whoo, take the weekend, rest up, right?